Yeah, it's a good teaching for to learn and practice spiritual.
And Monte was doing this on Zoom from Sri Lanka for a long time.
Yeah, in the pandemic 2 years I was there.
2 years.
I went there before pandemic, then pandemic came up, so then I stuck there.
This is a Mahayana temple, right?
Mahayana temple, yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
That's part of why I do the books. Me trying to do my best to be a bodhisattva, giving a helping out, others.
Hmm.
Okay. You could fall into poverty any minute.
Exactly.
Most Americans are one paycheck away from poverty. Many Americans, and
that's what I read. Yeah,
sickness and old age, disharmony. They're all right around the corner.
Random walk, acceleration of everything. Yeah. I was listening to interview with, what's his first name? Altman. This is the guy behind OpenAI, the guy who created ChatGPT. And he said that we are facing, even more dramatic economic events that we have never seen before. He is not. He doesn't say anything specifically, but because of acceleration and events like pandemic or economic crises, wars.
I've been hearing. What happened? Oh goodness, I don't know what happened. Yeah, Bhante, we're talking about the sutta. We're about to. It's a really important thing to think about. What the future. Actually, what the future will bring.
Yeah, future things, right?
Yeah, but don't look too far because the future is now.
Yeah, according to the Buddha, 2,000 years ago.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's almost here, that future.
Almost. Never mind, almost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the sutta speaks of old age and sickness and disharmony and poverty, and it's here right now. I was listening to something, I forget what it was, maybe a YouTube video where I think the president, they faked the president's voice electronically so that he sounded exactly like him. We can use computer technology to recreate a voice and say anything in the perfect cadences of the person speaking, purportedly speaking. So it's pretty scary what they can do. And when I was in Taiwan, people would come up to me and ask if they could take my photo. And I always said, sure, I don't care, no problem. But my friends told me that they use it for bad purposes. Like they'll say I'm a member of their company team, and they'll they'll Photoshop me into their company because having a white face is advantageous sometimes for Asian companies. So that's quite dishonest.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Wei Wei? Are you happy being a cat? Yeah. Yes, he is. You know what? Yeah.
Why Wei? What's the name? What's the history behind the name?
It's short for Wei Wei Coyote. Wei Wei Coyote. It means
Okay.
old coyote. Wei Wei is Aztec and Mayan for languages for old,
Oh,
but it's usually used as a sign of respect, like in Chinese,
Yeah.
And also, Wei Wei Coyote is the god, the Aztec and Mayan god of festivals and music and mischief. So it's the name of a trickster god in the
trickster
Aztec.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this is some kind of a tribute for this Chinese artist, Ai Weiwei. Or
no, it isn't. It's
It's more Aztec.
It's a more Aztec trickster god, my
trickster.
Cat. And it fits him perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. I like archetype of trickster. Jungian archetype.
Oh, yes, indeed. It pops up in every culture.
Exactly.
So who is today the new participants joining us at first time? I can see some new names on the screen.
Hi, my name is Isla. I'm here joining in for the first time, and I'm very excited.
So, Isla, where are you from?
I am originally from Houston, currently residing in Maryland.
Okay. Well, welcome to our group to practice meditation with us and learn Dhamma. So,
thank you.
Okay. So, who else? I can see Dalini T. Fatila. It's an the Patwa, Mr. New.
Patwa?
Patwa.
Oh,
That's you?
It's me, Patricia.
Patricia, okay.
Patricia.
So, Dalini.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Dalini.
Hi.
This Dalini?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hi.
I'm here. Sorry. Sorry about that.
No, it's
Darlene.
okay. Darlene.
Yes.
Oh, it's my pronunciation bad. So, where are you from?
Tacoma, Washington, near Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. Okay. This is the first time with us?
No. I've come on several times, but I haven't in the past month or so. Okay. And I just kind of sit and I just kind of listen, and then I kind of disappear quietly.
Then welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and Miguel, we have Jose Miguel here. And thank you for joining, Miguel.
Miguel's,
Jose.
His mic is not on. He hasn't got a mic.
Yeah.
I think.
We have here Brandon and Kat.
Oh, good. Good.
Brandon asked about you, Michael.
Oh, how is Brandon? How is the book world? Books. That's great.
Yeah, he's still keep distributing books.
Good, 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 good.
around his neighborhood.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Mm.
Oh, that's interesting. I have some books to give away, actually. And yeah, maybe this is the reason to visit you next week.
Oh, there you go.
I can bring some books. I have some sci-fi, current sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sci-fi.
I have Marcus Aurelius Meditations.
Oh. Did he write science fiction? No.
It was like a science fiction.
Some would say yes.
Brandon is appreciating your distribution if you could bring them here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Marcus Aurelius, yes. Saint Augustine.
I don't have him. I read him a long time ago. Yes.
Yeah. In Latin, right?
Of course. You know, that's what they taught us in Poland in primary school.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. You could be serious.
Okay,
I don't
then
think.
prepare to meditation. We're gonna start. If you're ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday morning meditation.
I'm going to mute. Okay. Sorry, Monte, I muted you. Come back.
Okay. So, we are practicing meditation, samatha meditation, vipassana meditation, different meditation practices develop our concentration, mindfulness, and wisdom. So Buddhist meditation have two different meditation practices. The one meditation practice is focused about development of mind, concentration, stillness, calmness. So the other meditation practice focus about development of wisdom, understanding, enlightening, awakening. So the practicing mindfulness meditation is development of mindfulness, awareness, concentration is very helpful to understand the reality, the true nature. That concentrated meditation helps to achieve that enlightenment, fully understanding the true nature of ourselves. So today we are going to practice breathing meditation, mindfulness, and breath by following our in and out breath. We practice keep our attention, awareness, mindfulness on breath. So this is a practice to develop concentration, focusing, one-pointedness of mind. So when we keep practicing breathing meditation, and very often we lost our attention, focus. We will get distracted because mind is used to run out, jump to many things, not quite ready to focus one thing and concentrate one thing. It is always wandering. That is the nature of mind. So That's why we train our mind to make it focus an object, to concentrate on one thing, to get still, to become calm and relax and focus, stay at the point on object. So when mind start to focus one thing, then mind becomes so much relaxed and calm and peaceful. So then the five hindrances and slowly become fade away. So that five hindrances, when five hindrances fade away, then mind becomes so much active and clear and pure to focus some extra mm, kind of the things kind of beyond our experience, beyond of our sensation. So it's very able to and capable. There's then the capability of mind to focus to understand the the reality, true nature. What is in Buddha said, explain the Four Noble Truth. So reality of our nature. So then today we are going to practice Anapanasati, a meditation. Anapanasati is the name for breathing meditation. Ana means inhale, apana means exhale. Sati means mindfulness. So mindfulness on inhale and exhale. So this is the literally means meaning of Anapanasati. So we breathe from the birth until to death, but we not usually focus and concentrate on breath, and instead we focus many other things, and we used to mind to wander on many things, but not on the breath or any one of them. So then the breath is very close to us, right in front of your face or nose, and go through to the nose. So it's very close to us. So then we train to keep our mind on the breath. So keep our attention focused on the breath. So that's what we're going to do today. Then you may prepare for meditation, sit down comfortably, keep your right hand top of the left hand and your back straight, and gently close your eyes and then take deep breath and slowly let go. Couple of times, take deep breath, and slowly let go your tension, stress, anxiety, all negativity thoughts. Then keep breathing in and breathe out. You will feel relaxation. You are become relaxing. So when you relax and focus your top of the head and ask your head to relax. And focus your forehead and relax it and your face. Keep a smile on your face and let that relax your muscles on face and make you comfortable. So relax the shoulders and rub them. And relax your arms and hands. This is how you get into yourself, the focus into yourself, the attention into yourself. And then relax your chest and your stomach and relax them. And relax your legs and feet. Now look at your sitting position and make it clear to you you are in relax. Now you keep mindfully breathe in and breathe out for a while. You breathe in mindfully and breathe out mindfully. These are the gradual training of mindfulness on breath. So I will guide you step by step. Now you may follow your natural breath without interfering to breathe. It is happening itself. So you have to keep your attention close to nose, right in front of your nose. And watch your breath move back and forth. And now you measure in your breath. It means you simply understand it is long breath or short breath. Every in and out breath you are understanding. This in breath is long, or this in breath is short. This out breath is long or short. So you simply understand comparing each breath. It is long and you recognize it is long in breath or long out breath. A short in breath or short out breath. Okay, now keep your attention close to nose. Follow your natural breath and understand it is length. Now you may feel your breath become shorter and shorter. In the beginning it was long, but now because you are relaxed, your physical body is relaxed. So now you feel it's getting shorter. So you simply understand short in breath or short out breath. If it has happened longer, and you simply understand long in breath and long out breath. Make sure to keep your attention right in front of your nose. Breath move back and forth through the nose and you understand it. Now we are going to another step of mindfulness. Now you focus your whole breath. It means you're noticing whole in breath and whole out breath. You are aware of the beginning to end, each in breath and out breath. So by keeping attention right close to nose, when breath move in, and you are aware on beginning to end of the in breath. When breath move out, and you are aware on beginning to end of the out breath. Breath move back and forth, and you observe it. What we are doing is by observing breath, like a doorkeeper, stay at the door and watching who is going and coming out. That doorkeeper is very aware who is going in and coming out, and he noticed them. Clarify who is going and coming out. So that's what the doorkeeper does. He realized their identity. So likewise, your attention is right in front of the nose. Breath move back and forth, but your attention right there, and you aware. Hold in breath and hold out breath. Now we train, keep our mindfulness, the beginning of the in-breath, along to the end, and the beginning of the out-breath, along to the end. That's how we train, practice mindfulness by following breath. So, by keeping attention close to nose, right in front of your nose, so you observe whole in-breath. When out-breath happens, then you observe it from the beginning to the end. You observe whole out breath. Again, whole in breath. So let breath move back and forth itself and observe it. So when you get distracted and you bring the mindfulness again onto the breath. So you are simply be mindful on breath, aware on breath, just the moving breath, each in and out breath. So that's how we train mindfulness, by following breath. So keep your attention right in front of the nose. Then watch breath move back and forth, and be aware and mindful. Hold in breath and out breath. Train keep continuously on each in and out breath, your mindfulness. Okay, now we are going to train relaxing of the mind. So you feel and experience relaxation of your in-breath and out breath. Now you simply enjoy relaxation of your breath. Then you feel and you make relax your in breath and out breath. It is quiet you feel the relaxation of the in and out breath. So now you feel quiet, comfortable, peaceful, relaxing. So but you keep relaxing and feel relaxation on the breath. This train is all about the breath. So we begin measuring the length of the breath, then we focus whole breath. Now we focus to relaxing the breath. So you're comfortable, quiet, relaxing physically and mentally also quiet, relax. And your breath also is relaxing. Now you enjoy that. So you enjoy the relaxing in breath and relaxing out breath. So then the next step of breathing meditation practice is an experiencing of feeling joy or rapture. Joy or rapture rise in the mind because you are quite concentrate on breath and breath is relaxed and stable, kind of stable mindfulness on the breath, and breath is quite relaxing. So then you feel joy. You feel joy because you are concentrating. Mind is quiet, still, relaxing. So you feel joy. Then you breathe in and out with joy. So we are not going to do that now, and we're going to practice it some other day. So now I'm going to ring the bell. When you hear the bell, and slowly open your eyes. Okay, now we can take a 2 minutes break before we learn the danger of future, danger of near future. What are the dangers of near future? So take a rest, 2 minutes. You okay? Cat? Yeah, it's numb. It's numb. Yeah. Yeah, you can have some tea or water. So if you have anything, any question about the practice, so we can talk in this 2 minutes. How are you? Very, very good. Give you what? Blessings. Yeah, why not? Okay, receive it. I'm gonna give you. Sabbhetiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatmantarayo sukhi dīgāyuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te. That's a lot of meaning. It's a lot of meaning about the wishing good health, longevity, safety, protection, and blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Okay, yeah, 12. Now we're going to have a discussion. I may ask someone to help you to bring them into. Yeah. Okay. Later. Yeah. When you finish this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then you can take it if you want. Yeah. Finish my lunch. I take the crucial. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Okay. The discussion is yeah. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Homage to the Buddha, the blessed one, worthy one, and fully enlightened one. Okay, today we're going to learn the sutta come from the Anguttara Nikaya, numerical discourses, the collection of the numbers of the Buddha. This sutta come from the book of fire. In the book of fire, it's teaching the five things. So this sutta talking about the dangers in future is future dangers to the practitioner. Um, the Buddhist practitioner, by considering the dangers have to come and how he exhalate his practice and dedicate to his practice by so there are four. Anagata means future. Bhaya means literally means a fear. Bhaya means a fear. Fear, danger, peril, disaster. So belong to that. So there are five dangers have to come, uh, will come in future. So and then Buddha was addressed the bhikkhus and told them monks there are five dangers in future, five types of fears and disasters will come in future. So then you have to consider like this: appamattena atapina pahitattena viharitum, and you have to practice and live diligently, heedfully, um, very um, resolutely. So you have to determine to your practice to accelerate your practice uh, to achieve what you not achieve yet. Of the Buddha. Actually, this whole monks, all teachings of the Buddhas about the monks. Buddha addressed monks, but this is it's very commonly applied to everyone. So, especially the monks who's practicing meditation and even lay people who's practicing meditation, spirituality, to then whatever he not yet achieved, and then he to achieve it before these five dangers come, he have to achieve it, to practice diligently and heedfully to achieve it. Mm, and he have to practice um, diligently to attain what not yet attained, and he have to realize, to practice to realize what not yet realized. Right? Understand? Then you have to determine to your practice, to put your whole effort to your practice, to achieve what not yet achieved, to attain what not yet attained, to realize what not yet realized. It is because there are some dangers to come. So then Buddha explaining what are those five dangers. The first danger is now I'm young. Now I'm young, and I'm living in the my youth, and still my hair is the black, and very blessed youth now I'm living. So, but and then is one day is the time will come to me, jinnen, and become decay, become old, right? So there's some danger in future will come to me and become old, right? And become old in future. So that decay and old age is overcome on me. So then I'm not able to walk very comfortably. I'm not able to sit comfortably, stay longer, and keep back straight and focus. Um, because in the old age, it's a lot of pain come, difficulties come, right? So, like, so then that danger is supposed is waiting to me. It will come to me. So, but now I am in very young age. It's my youth. So I'm pretty healthy. To very young, then I better to dedicate to my practice. I have to determine to my practice. So put my effort to my practice to attain what not yet attained, to achieve what not yet achieved, to realize what not yet realized. What are those things? To what we meditate to attain what? We meditate to achieve what? We meditate to realize what? Carrie, you know that? Mm-hmm. Enlightenment, right? Enlightenment. So we attain to enlightenment. We meditate to realize enlightenment. That enlightenment is understanding Four Noble Truths, awakening, awakening. So um, this enlightenment is not the there's a conflict in Sri Lanka is going on right now. One of pastor in Christian, he said Buddha is just the enlightenment, um, but Jesus the light. So the Buddha is to looking for enlightenment, but Jesus is the light, then Buddha have to follow the Jesus to become enlightened. So that was a lot of conflict in Sri Lanka. But the Jesus is light. What he said is Jesus is light. He has said that. Okay, he's the light. But Buddha didn't say I'm the light. I'm looking for light. No, the Buddha says uh, that's in Pali is called Buddha is the realization, awakening, not light or something, right? So that's misunderstanding about him. So enlightenment is the awakening, right? Awakening. So realization. That's what his enlightenment means. Well, how Buddha explained that his enlightenment in his first sutta? After Buddha's enlightenment, after attaining his Buddhahood, and he gave his first teaching to five ascetics. In that sutta, Buddha explained what his enlightenment or what his awakening, what is his Buddhahood is. And Buddha said, Chakkung Uddapadi. I arose in me. I arose in him. And Buddha got the I. What the I do? What I does? See, right? And we all have eyes when we born, but Buddha got a very special eye after achieving that Buddhahood. What is Buddhahood means the achieving eyes to see what we these eyes not able to see, right? And Buddha said the eyes eye arose in me. It is not the eye we have the eye of with muscles. That's the eye of a special eye, and he achieved, he attained, he realized. And also he said, Aloko Udapadi, the light arose in me. What light does? Light make clear everything and show up. In the dark, we are not able to see anything. Then when we light in the lamp, we switch on the light, then we can see things clearly. So Buddha achieved that special light. What not the light right now we have not able to see. So Buddha got that special light. Uh, it is achievement, it's attainment, it's a realization. It is not the simple light they come from the light or lamps. There are four different lights in the world. You know what are those? The light of the sun. And Buddha said, there's another light, the light of the moon. Right? Make things clear. And Buddha also said there's a light of the fire, light of the lamps or bulbs or the light of the fire. And also that's how we got lighting lamps at the night to see things clearly. And also there's a light of wisdom, light of wisdom. That what wisdom does and make things clear to you. Whatever you cannot see, you cannot understand, you cannot realize. What that light dispel your ignorance, you're not knowing, right? The light of wisdom is dispelling the stupidity. So, and Buddha arose that light of wisdom. And then Buddha says, Panya Udapadi, the wisdom arose in me. The wisdom arose in him. And Buddhahood is the realization that wisdom, achieve that wisdom. So that's what is the Buddhahood. That's what is enlightenment mean. Enlightenment mean is achieving special eye, achieving special light, achieving special vision. And also Buddha said, Vijja Udapadi. Vidya is the literally means science, and Vidya means knowing, knowledge, knowledge. That's the special knowledge the ordinary people doesn't have it. We have a science right now, right? Just make a lot of things, amazing things they are creating. There's a lot of production, right? The science. The atomic bomb is the kind of knowledge, right? Of the science, right? People can create like the COVID, something kind of virus like COVID, right? People can create, right? It's a science, Vidya. It's the Vidya is the knowledge. The people, if want, they can even create even worst virus. They can create. So this is the science. The Vidya right now we have computers, the cell phones, airplanes, aircrafts, the atomic bombs. These are the science. And Buddha achieved a special science, special knowledge. That's called that's achieving enlightenment, awakening, realization. So um, that's Buddha said. What is this enlightenment? Is achieving that I, that light, that special knowledge, and special wisdom. So we meditate, the Buddhist practitioners, and practice to achieve that I, achieve that light, achieve that vision, achieve that science, achieve that knowledge, and achieve that wisdom. So the practitioner consider, in future, I grow old. So then I'm not able to stay a little longer and to dedicate to my practice because the lot of difficulties is supposed to come. Then it is better me to practice more diligently, heedfully, and concerning my practice. And this is the first dangers in future we have supposed to come. Okay, this is the first one. The second one, and then Buddha said, okay, there's another. Now, right now, I am very healthy. Good, I'm very healthy right now. So very less difficulties. Rarely get sick. Very rarely get sick. Mostly, I'm very healthy now, and whatever I eat is digest very well. Because I have a very healthy digest system. My digestion is so good. It's good now. Um, Now I can bear even cold and hot weather. I can manage hot and cold, and physically I'm just manage that temperature of the body is pretty good. So now I can put my effort to my practice mm, much better because of that good health. But in the future, I will be mostly sick and ill. So many difficulties and pain supposed to come. Um, then in that situation, in that difficulties, in that pain, and in that illness, I'm not able to consider the Buddha's teaching to practice, right? So then, uh, in right now, I'm pretty much healthy. Then I better to dedicate to practice, consider my practice. So this is the second disaster, the danger in future we will face. So then in this sutta also mentioned that the illness is when the supposed to come. When we become ill, that illness is not pleasant, not desired, not comfort. So, but right now I'm healthy. Then it is the to better to keep practicing, to practice to achieve what not yet achieved, the practice to attain what not yet attained, and to realize what not yet have realized. Right? And the third, the danger in future is supposed to come is the very disaster. It is a disaster, not food, not food enough. Right now we have food, right? We have enough food to maintain, to live with so much pain of hungry. So we have food right now, but in future we are facing to a disaster, no food. So think about something happen in future. Uh, so we had a corona last years, and we all got sick. Mostly they got sick and they died. Right? They died. Most of people died. So they couldn't able to practice anymore, and they died because of that illness. And we all got fear, and I am able to focus to practice because of disaster. But in this disaster, something happened even in the war or something. Just imagine it's possible to happen in the a war. So when that kind of thing happen, then we are going to lose food. You remember that in the disaster of the pandemic, I saw the shoplifting and the looting, called looting the shops. People start to loot the shops in New York City, right? So think about the disasters, now food. Then all we are gonna loot. We are all danger. Even they come into the homes forcefully and take what they need. Do you have watched the zombie movies? You have watched zombie movies? I have watched, yeah, I have watched them. This is the kind of zombie situation. And in this Sutta, Buddha explained that in that situation, people all get together and they all gather into a certain place where the food is exists, and they are where they can survive, and they all get together and they become packed. And Buddha said here, they become packed. So there are no space to meditate, there are no environment to meditate, to practice whatever he not yet achieved or attained or realized. So because they cramped, then packed, and a lot of voice and a lot of noise and a lot of conflict, arguing, fighting, disturbing, killing each other. So the zombie is supposed to come in the future. Don't you think so? What about the
So,
people? What about the scientists made some kind of virus about that? Maybe they
it sounds
maybe
like
they,
an image.
maybe they already have it. Yeah, maybe they already have it.
So,
Right, Michael?
yeah,
No,
absolutely.
no.
It sounds familiar, right?
Yeah, who knows?
Sounds like today.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, there's a nuclear bomb put into the Nagasaki and in Japan. Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And that nuclear bomb killed thousands of people. But even today, they born with some disabilities because the affection, still today that affect that. Something happened in this Siberia, in Russia. The some nuclear, the what's the call this? Yeah, Chernobyl, Chernobyl, and people are not going even they close to there, right? It's they get sick. Um, yeah, it's killed too. So many people, right? Maybe yeah, the people. It was yeah, it's this security area right now, so people are not able to go around there. It is because the kind of uh, virus something, right? Get sick when people get to there. Then um, who knows when kind of some kind of virus is in Buddhist teaching in the future. Buddha explain in the Buddhist teaching explain in the future they are so rainy. When that people get wet that in rain and they become uh, sick and they kill each other. When they get sick and they kill each other, then who is survive and run into the forest and hide, and they will survive. But they not live together. When they live together and they kill each other because of that, uh, the kind of virus come from the rain, and they want to see blood, and they can't see each other, and they kill each other. Then they hide. The people survive who is hide single by themselves, not together. In the Buddhist teaching, explain in future is supposed to come, right? So uh, there are that kind of that's the kind of illness and sickness supposed to come. Some illness come through the air. When we breathe, then we get sick. The corona is something like that. COVID is something like that. That's why we kept the mask. So that is came through the air. So these are the disasters is supposed to come. And also this is Buddha explaining the Buddhist teaching explaining in future that that's gonna be the war, this kind of the bombs and the destroying, burning everywhere. So it looks like a kind of dangerous war in future we will have because people just developing and developing thousand nuclear bombs. For what? Why we have nuclear bombs? To help someone?
I would say the world leaders have nuclear power. They hold it over each other.
Michael? Why we have nuclear bombs?
Why do we have
Nuclear bombs? Yeah.
Nuclear bombs. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have them because we're humans. We're stupid. That's why. Because we have greed and we have anger. It's greed, anger, and ignorance is the reason we have bombs. We make believe we're defending ourselves. It's like a game.
Yeah, we are going to survive by killing and destroying other countries, by destroying world. How could we survive? For what? So, but the world, this is the kind of pride and insecurity, and also pride and greedy. So then we fight and we kill. So the Russia is the invade Ukraine for piece of land. So now they kill each other. Thousands innocent people died and lost their houses, and now they are refugees in other countries. and they lost their parents, lost children, children lost parents. And Buddha said in future there's something to come, and the mother lost the child, child lost the mother, father lost the wife, wife lost the husband lost the wife, wife lost the husband. So brothers lost the sisters, sisters lost the brother, because they all run out to survive themselves. Anyone not able to look in anyone else, they're going to survive themselves, and because that disaster is so much danger, and then we all gonna lose each other. So according to situation now, every country is looking for build the nuclear weapons. So it's to kill other people, to destroy other countries. Then it's near future. We don't know, but its danger is always there. But nobody want to get rid of them, right? So then they still keep developing and producing. Um, so when something like this kind of things happen, then people become lack of food, and they get together where the food is located, and they get cramped over there, and fat over there, and noisy, and fighting and killing each other. They're not able to practice spirituality, to achieve what not yet achieved, to realize what not yet realized, um, to gain what not yet gained. So it is better to practice right now, accelerate your practice, then keep coming. So,
Yeah, for me, it's like emphasis on making the most of today because of what's ahead. So we have to make the most of what's up right now.
yeah. hmm So it's better to spend some more times to practice, to consider about practicing, to realization, to achieve some spiritual, special knowledge, to achieve special knowledge, to achieve a special the peace right now we won't have. Mm, So because this danger is in so near us. Actually, Buddha said this 2,000 years ago about these things to come, but now we are in right close to these kind of things. The COVID hit the world right now for a while ago, and I got heard another news, some kind of even worse virus um, is in near future. Um, but people don't want to hear these kind of things. These such negative things, but we didn't expect the corona, but it hit the world, right? So but the whatever we have to realize, we have to realize. No matter it is good or bad, we have to realize it. We have to prepare for it. So we can hide and we can escape from the reality. We have to face to reality, no matter whatever it is, pleasant or not pleasant. And in the Buddha said that here, pleasant or unpleasant, agreeable or non-agreeable, desirable or undesirable. But it is reality is reality. Then we have to face to it. Then whatever it's disagreeable, before become that disagreeable, before happen that undesirable things, before happen that unpleasant things. Now I am in the pleasant and good situation, comfortable situation. Is better to accelerate the practice. And then okay. um, the last one, and Buddha said, in the future, the monks, the Buddhist disciples, and start to fight each other, and they become divided, and they keep arguing and fighting. So the community of the sangha, the monks is not pleasant, because they argue each other and they separate because they argue with different ideas. So then in future, um, actually not only the uh, oh, this is the people. This is the people. The people right now living very harmoniously, sammodamana harmoniously, avivadamana without arguing. Now people living very harmoniously without argument, like kiro the kibuta, like water and milk and mixed together, right? Water and milk mixed together easily. They mix together, but oil and water they not mix. But the milk and water mix easily. Likewise, the people mix together very harmoniously, live harmoniously, and they look at each other with a pleasant eye. Piyachakuhi. When they see each other, they smile, say hi, how are you? They choke each other, look each other pleasant way, and courteously talk each other. Uh, but in future, there's a future, something to come. It is called Atavisankepu. Mm. And then there's a time is come, the people start to argue each other, to fight each other and kill each other. Then what people does, and whatever vehicles they have, they get into the vehicles and got onto the vehicles and run away. And they all run away where is the safe place. And they then the places where they safe and they try to survive there. But also in there also they get cramped and packed each other. So that's in that situation not able to focus spirituality. So but right now the people is live harmoniously, peacefully, and very in pleasant way. They all look each other friendly, and talk nicely, and all very good. So it's better to accelerate my practice to achieve what not yet have achieved and realize what not have realized. So this is the something in future is happen, and finally, and Buddha said the monks is get together and argue each other, and the community of the sangha. It means the Buddhist in Buddhism itself is going to conflict, lot of conflicts in future. So um, then they're not pleasant and live happily, peacefully, and they keep arguing and fighting because of their concept ideas, and maybe they're going to get new ideas into Buddhism, and then maybe they're going to get rid of the Buddhist real ideas, and there's a lot of conflicts in future. Everything's impermanent and could be happen. Then in that situation, not able to focus to practice and achieve that is spirituality, and achieve or realize what to supposed to realize, because there's a lot of conflicts. But right now, these monks are live harmoniously and peacefully. Then it's better to keep practicing. So you guys, it's better to keep coming and joining in Zoom, because the monks teach it's right now in harmoniously and peacefully. Not much conflicts in Buddhism. So in future, it's gonna change. So then it's better to learn Buddhism and keep practicing and achieve and realize the things we're supposed to do. So, and these are the five dangers in future supposed to come, and then better to focus practice. So, what do you think?
Bhante, the first two are inevitable. That is, we will definitely experience old age.
Right.
We'll definitely experience illness, and we'll definitely experience death. These are givens, these are absolute. So what I understand from the sutta is before we reach the point where we can no longer concentrate or we can no longer practice the way we did when we were young, we should practice when we're young. And then if we do practice when we're young, we'll also be able to practice when we're old. So I think that's the first two. The rest seem to, for me, they speak of identity. If I, for example, identify with my country, say, for example, I might say, I'll die for my country, or I'll die for my family. This is identity. So I identify. And when we do that, we create a problem for ourselves because the Buddha simply said, no self. And so we create a self when we identify with ourselves, with the family, with the country. That kind of identity is very dangerous for us because we create a self that way, right. And we encourage that self. So I think that's the danger.
Right. Yeah, I think this ego, right? The identity is a lot of ego, and people attached to their race, people attached to their language, their color, and people attached to their nationality. So then they fight and they kill, like the same thing we did 1,000 years ago. The old the emperor system of the Britain emperor system, Spain emperor system, Chinese emperor system, or whatever, the Mongolian emperor system, and the Italian emperor system, German, Japan emperor system, and this is the same thing. We did in the Buddha's time also. We did it. Even we always did that. Even that now we are in the very modern world, new world, a lot of development of the science, but we have the same mentality.
Yeah.
And mentally we're not developed.
So what does this mean in terms of progress? There is no progress. I don't believe in progress. I mean, the fact that once upon a time I had to shout to make somebody listen to me, and now I have the internet, I have telephones, I have cell phone, I have everything. So it's really, we say, oh, that's really advanced, we're making progress, but that's ridiculous. That's not progress.
That's true actually. Yeah. It's a change, kind of maybe change of the way of achievement, maybe.
Yeah.
People used to in those days the cart to travel, but now we use the cars. But same thing we did, right? And we did the same thing. And Buddha actually, once Buddha was in the river, and then the ascetic came and put a piece of cloth onto the river, and he sat down and he crossed the river, like his kind of his psychic power. And then the Venerable Anand asked, "Why, Bhante, we don't want to do that?" You see, he came and put the piece of cloth, and he sat down and he flee,
Off he went.
and he crossed it. Why we are waiting for the person who is what's that called, this boat, kind of, what's that, raft or boat? Why we are why we are waiting for him to and Buddha mentioned, it doesn't matter we across the river by boat or psychic power, but we just do crossing it. But we do the same thing, but in different way. So, so in the cart, and we those days, and we were a little slow, but we did the things. We had time to do that. But right now we don't have enough time to do that. That's why we fly in the airplane. So
Mm.
it's the same thing. People was those days they keep writing on the floor or maybe in the blackboards, and they learn. Right now we writing on the laptops and the
Yeah.
iPads. Then we learn, but we do the same thing and we achieve the knowledge, same knowledge, but in different way.
Mhm.
That's right. What Michael said. We do the same thing, but in different way.
Mhm. 10,000 years ago, people got depressed, unhappy, frustrated, hungry. Today, we get depressed, we get hungry, we get frustrated. I don't see progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just use what we have. I think enlightenment, in a way, when we move toward enlightenment, we live in the same world, but we live in it differently.
Mm.
I don't know, we can't call that enlightenment in the nirvanic sort of a way, but there are different ways of living in the world, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You can live in the world angry or not angry. Somebody has a hand raised.
Right. That's right.
Oh,
This one thing is very clear to me actually. In the beginning, in this
yeah,
world, it's until to end. We live in the
yeah,
same. We live we live with the same mentality. Uh,
yeah,
and we in the beginning, and we start to fight, and we start to kill, and start to steal, and rob. They do everything. And even today,
oh,
we do those kind of things and until to end of this world and existence, and we do the same thing. We have a greed, we have a hate, we have a delusion, and we have a pride, conceit. So
mhm,
the ego, identity. So then Buddhist teaching is focused something, uh, the extra or things, the extraordinary things, and we are ordinary level, and focus our mind to achieve that kind of special higher knowledge and peace and liberation and freedom.
yeah,
So and yeah, um, this is what it is according to the teaching of the even gods fight each other, kill each other, argue each other, and God destroy the world and kill the people. And this even doesn't matter you are the human or God or deity, and they kill and they
mm,
hate and they fight. So in Buddhist teaching, its focus is awakening, enlightening, liberation, freedom. So it's better to accelerate practice and to achieve that spirituality, freedom, and liberation. But the world is the same, but dangers is coming time to time. So we are
mm,
in danger. But right now we better in better in the good suitable situation to focus practice. Okay, so thank you for attaining and to the session and
yeah,
practicing with us and learning with us. So let me end up the session. Um, and we're going to share the merits with departed ones and with deities, with ghosts, and with our family members, parents, and all our family members. May they all live happily, peacefully, and may they all have the happy, good destination. And we live happily, peacefully, and healthy, and we may all be able to achieve that realization, liberation, freedom, enlightenment. आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवानागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु शासनं चिरं रक्षन्तु देशनं चिरं रक्षन्तु मं परम् सभ्येतयो विभज्यन्तु सब्बरोगो विनश्यतु मा ते भवत्वन्तरायो सुखी दीर्घायुको भव भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सोत्ती भवन्तु Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, thank you for joining and see you next week.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Thank you, Bhante. Terwan Saranai Swaminathan. Terwan Saranai Swaminathan.
Terwan Saranai Nona.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, everyone. See you next
Thank
week.
you.
You.
Maybe in the temple.